Hello everybody, welcome to another in the series of Kitchen Pedagogy. This is the series about evidence-based ideas every teacher should know about. And here I'm going to be talking about the power of instruction, direct instruction. There are lots of different definitions of instruction, but essentially I want to talk about the idea that when students are new to an idea, when they're novices, it's really a strongly evidenced fact that it's much more secure for a teacher to instruct them in a very direct way than for them to sort of struggle and find out things for themselves. And that might seem very obvious, but there are lots of kind of competing philosophies around this, and I think it's important to be clear about the idea that teacher instruction is very, very powerful and effective, and we shouldn't be afraid to do it. So for example, if I was going to teach you how to abseil, where it's life and death if you get it wrong, I'm not going to risk giving you the rope and the carabiner and the harness and say, there you go guys, see if you can tie your knot successfully and then we'll discuss and see how you got on. That would be risky, wouldn't it? Because the problem is that someone might not know what to do, they might think they've got it right but then they haven't, and then you spend all your time unpicking their errors rather than just telling them safely, securely, directly, this is exactly how you do it. You don't know how to, I do. I'm going to show you, I'm going to model, I'm going to explain, and then you're going to see if you can show me that you've understood, that you can practice doing it yourself, and then we can make sure that we're getting it right, focusing on building confidence, success, and fluency in that new skill. Now, exactly the same thing applies to, say, learning a new problem in maths, a new feature of maths. If you say to your students prematurely, well, let's see how you get on, let's see if you can struggle with this problem for a while, when it's actually, they really don't have the knowledge to do it, you can risk them just forming all kinds of misconceptions about that idea, and because you've got a class full of children, it takes a long time to unpick who exactly learned what they are thinking, reference it against what you think they should be learning, and then unpick all of that. Meanwhile, they form misconceptions and they may leave the class having learned something different to what you wanted. It's much more successful and much more sensible, really, to just say, this is a new skill, let me show you how to do it. And then you model. There's a lot of evidence about the power of worked examples, where you show an example, you show another example, you show a third one to show what's common between them and what's sort of changing. And then you gradually withdraw the scaffolding around the examples. So students have to maybe complete the fourth example and maybe start the fifth one from the beginning. And you're scaffolding and you're modelling the whole time, being very close to them when they're practicing and checking that they are succeeding. Later, of course, when students have gained knowledge and confidence and fluency with an idea, you can start saying, right, you're ready to go off and explore a little bit. And that's a different idea entirely from saying, let's discover the ideas from the beginning. So we need to be really clear about the phasing of our instructional sequence, the really important ideas about modelling, about practice, and about avoiding misconceptions forming, because it's very difficult to unpick misconceptions. It's much easier to avoid them forming by guiding the instruction very, very deliberately.